Hello everyone! I'm so excited to see you again. This week is very exciting because we're going to do all about fathers today because on Sunday it's Father's Day. So you can celebrate with your dads or your uncles or your friends, anyone who you love and want to celebrate on Father's Day. Grandpas too. So we're going to learn some stuff today, some new songs. We're going to have some books and a craft, all for Father's Day. Are you ready? What do we do always first? We sing our hello song. Okay? Hello, 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 how are you? Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm great. I'm wonderful, I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful. Hello, 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 how are you? Hello, 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 how are you? I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm not so good. I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm not so good. Hello, 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 how are you? Hello, 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 how are you? Yay! How are you today? Oh, I feel that way too sometimes. Today, I am happy because it's sunny out and it's nice and warm, but not too hot. It's perfect. So, what are we going to do first? We're going to have our first book. And this book is called Guess How Much I Love You. A lot of people know this book because it's very famous. It's by Sam Bratney, illustrated by Anita Jerem. Little Nut Brown Hare, who was going to bed, held on tight to Big Nut Brown Hare's very long ears. He wanted to be sure that Big Nut Brown Hare was listening. Guess how much I love you, he said. Oh, I don't think I could guess that, said Big Nut Brown Hare. This much, said Little Nut Brown Hare, stretching his arms as wide as they could go. Big Nut Brown Hare had even longer arms, but I love you this much, he said. That's a lot, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. I love you as high as I can reach, said Little Nut Brown Hare. I love you as high as I can reach, said Big Nut Brown Hare. That is quite high, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. I wish I had arms like that. Then Little Nut Brown Hare had a good idea. He tumbled upside down and reached up the tree trunk with his feet. I love you all the way up to my toes, he said. And I love you all the way up to my toes, said Big Nut Brown Hare, swinging him up over his head. I love you as high as I can hop, laughed Little Nut Brown Hare, bouncing up and down. But I love you as high as I can hop, smiled Big Nut Brown Hare, and he hopped so high that his ears touched the branches above. That's good hopping, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. I wish I could hop like that. I love you all the way down the lane, as far as the river, cried Little Nut Brown Hare. I love you across the river and over the hills, said Big Nut Brown Hare. That's very far, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. He was almost too sleepy to think anymore. Then he looked beyond the thorn bushes, out into the big dark night. Nothing could be farther than the sky. I love you right up to the moon, he said, and closed his eyes. Oh, that's far, said Big Nut Brown Hare. That is very far. Big Nut Brown Hare settled Little Nut Brown Hare into his bed of leaves. He leaned over and kissed him good night. Then he lay down close by and whispered with a smile, I love you right up to the moon and back. Yay! So now we have some songs about Father's Day. Are you ready? Okay, so this one, you know this song when you hear it, and then you can sing along. But it's about fathers. One little, two little, 3 little hugs, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little hugs, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little hugs. 10 little hugs for Daddy. 1 big, 2 big, 3 big hugs. 4 big, 5 big, 6 big hugs. 7 big, 8 big, 9 big hugs. 10 big hugs for Daddy. Yay! So for all of the songs we have, you can always change the name. You could change it to for Grandpa, or for Uncle, or the person's name. So you can change all the songs to whoever you want to celebrate on Father's Day. Now we're going to do a song that's really old, because even I used to remember it from when I was really little and young. And it was even older than that, going back like, I think, even 100 years. So we're going to sing it today. Are you ready? Okay. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Daddy's gonna buy you a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird don't sing, Daddy's gonna buy you a diamond ring. And if that diamond ring turns brass, Daddy's gonna buy you a looking glass. And if that looking glass gets broke, Daddy's gonna buy you a billy goat. And if that billy goat won't pull, Daddy's gonna buy you a cart and bull. And if that cart and bull turn over, Daddy's gonna buy you a dog named Rover. And if that dog named Rover won't bark, Daddy's gonna buy you a horse and cart. And if that horse and cart fall down, you'll still be the sweetest little baby in town. Yay! So now we're gonna sing a song that sounds like bingo, but it's about daddies. Are you ready? I love him and he loves me, and Daddy is his name, oh. D-A-D-D-Y, 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 and Daddy is his name, oh. Yay! So this song is called Thank You, Dad, and it sounds like Jingle Bells. So if you like Jingle Bells, you'll like this song. Thank you, Dad, thank you, Dad, thanks for loving me. Hugs and kisses come to you from me. Thank you, Dad, you are such a friend. On this day I'd like to say on you I can depend. Yay! So now we're going to do a craft. And now I'm going to show you what you need. For this craft, you will need 2 different colors of colored paper, as well as white paper. I picked a long one because I'm going to cut a long strip in it. Glue, a marker, a stapler, and scissors. Okay, do you have what you need? Or maybe you'll just watch and then do it later. That's fine too. Okay, so we're going to make sort of like a gift for the men in our lives to celebrate on Father's Day. So you're going to need 2 different colored papers, and we're going to trace our hand on each one. So they're going to look like that. So I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to trace my hand on one. And to make it easier, you can always just take the 2 pieces, put them together, and cut them out that way. So then you only have to cut once. now you have 2 hands. So we're going to make a card that goes out like this. And so on the front of the first hand, you're going to write, because this is the same, it goes with the book that we read. And you're going to say, I love you. So you can write that on the front of it, or you can get help from someone if you want to write it, or you could just put a big heart. And so then we're going to take our big long piece of paper. If you don't have a big long piece of paper, you can stick them together with your stapler. But since I have a long piece of paper, and so you're going to cut a thin rectangle out of it. To this side. And then you're going to take your piece of paper and you're going to fold it over itself, kind of like an accordion. And it's going to make each sort of square. So I'm going to fold it like that, back and forth, moving it so that I make kind of like an accordion. So it starts to look like that. Back and forth, until you've made it all into one little tiny square. Back and forth in zigzags. And I'm just going to cut off the end so it's the right size. Okay, so now it looks like this. So what you're going to do is you are going to staple one side. I'm going to use a stapler. You can use glue or tape, whatever you'd like. So I'm going to use a stapler for me. So you're going to have one on this side and the other one on this side. So now they are connected together. And if you folded it up, it would almost be like a card. So it says, I love you, and then you can open it up and you're gonna write on the little squares, and we're gonna write the words this much. So when you say, I love you this much, just like the different rabbits in here did. I love you this much. So I'm gonna write on each square, I'm gonna write a different letter. Okay. And then it will look like this. And then now you can fold it all back up again. And then you have your special gift. So then the person in your life, the dad or uncle or grandpa, you can give it to him on Sunday and he opens it up. I love you this much, it says. Like that. Yay! Did you have fun making that craft? Good. I sure did. Let's clean up, right? Clean up, everybody, everywhere. Clean up, everybody, do their share. So we'll put our stuff back on the side and our book down because we're finished with our book. And now we're going to do our second book. Are we ready? This one's called the Daddy Book. Some daddies take pictures of you. Some daddies draw pictures of you. Some daddies wear suits. Some daddies wear 2 different socks. Some daddies sing in the shower. Some daddies sing you to bed. All daddies like to try new things with you. Some daddies work at home. Some daddies work far away. Some daddies like to build sandcastles. Some daddies like to cover you with sand. Some daddies teach you how to walk. Some daddies teach you how to ride a skateboard. All daddies like to watch you sleep. Some daddies have lots of hair. Some daddies have a little hair. Some daddies play in your treehouse. Some daddies have tea parties with you. Some daddies make cookies. Some daddies stop for donuts. All daddies love to kiss and hug you. Some daddies walk you to school. Some daddies walk you to the bus. Some daddies like to camp out with you and the dog. Some daddies like to take naps with you. All daddies want you to be who you are. Yay! So now we're going to have some more songs. Let's see. This song sounds like Twinkle, Twinkle, but it's about dads. Are you ready? Daddy, Daddy, let me say, I love you in every way. I love you for all you do. I love you for being you. Daddy, Daddy, let me say, have a happy Father's Day. Yay! Now we're going to sing a song that sounds like Jingle Bells again, but it's a different song because it has different words. Are you ready? Okay. D-A-D, D-A-D, Dad is my best friend. We play games and go to the park. The fun, it never ends. D-A-D, D-A-D, I love to hold your hand. It feels good, it feels so safe. You're the best dad in the land. Yay! Now we're going to do a song that sounds like Row, Row, Row Your Boat. But it's about dads or grandpas or uncles or friends that you want to sing and celebrate. You can always just change the word. Thanks, thanks, thanks you, Dad. Thanks for loving me. Hugs and kisses come from you to me. Thanks, thanks, thank you, Dad. Thanks for loving me. Hugs and kisses come from you to me. Yay! And this song sounds like My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean, but it's about dads or whoever you want to put the word in. My daddy helps me when I'm sick. My daddy helps me when I'm blue. My daddy helps me when I'm sad. Thanks, Dad, for all that you do. You help me feel so much better. You help me feel so much better. Yay! So now we're going to do a song that sounds like Frère Jacques. So if you know that song, then you'll know this one. I love Father, yes I do, all I want to say is Happy Father's Day. I love you, I love Father, yes I do, all I want to say is Happy Father's Day. I love you. Yay! So now we're going to have our last book. And this book is about the different kinds of dads you can have. Because sometimes you might have two dads because your mom got married again. Or now you have two different families. And that's okay. And this is a story about one girl and her two dads. It's called Two Fathers and Stepfathers, Dad and Pup by Kelly Bennett. I have two fathers. I call this one Dad and this one Pop. To meet them, you'd think Dad and Pop were as different as two fathers could be. Pop is bald, Dad is not. Dad is tall, Pop is not. Pop wears boots, Dad wears suits. Pop takes pictures, Dad takes naps. Dad's into gadgets. Pop is into plants. Dad likes to fish. Pop is a fish. Dad and I play sports. Pop and I play games. Pop and I swap stories. Dad and I swap jokes. Dad teaches me to cook. So does Pop. Pop teaches me to paint. So does Dad. Dad loves music. So does Pop. Pop loves biking. So does Dad. They both help me. They both cheer me. In some ways, Dad and Pop are as different as can be, but in the most important way, they are exactly the same. They both love me. Yay! So I hope you've had fun today, and I hope you have fun on Sunday, celebrating with whoever you want to show that you love them on Father's Day. So now we're going to sing our goodbye song, and I will see you later. The day is done, and we had fun. The day is done, and we had fun. We'll see you again next week, but for now the day is done. Bye guys, I'll see you later.